Hello and welcome to Midwich TV. Loads of products to get through. Really pleased to be joined by my colleague Kieran Flynn on the couch, the purple couch today. My name is Mark Helliwell and we're going to be bringing you lots of products over the coming months, lots of technologies, trying to keep you up to date and educated on all of these things. We've not got a lot of time today, but I'm glad to introduce Andy Dickens from iiyama, and he's going to talk us through his best-selling range, which is the 83 series, with a few features and additions that he will tell us a little bit more about.
As discussed today, we'll take the box. We're talking about the 83 series, and the reason we're talking about that is we've had a little bit of kind of a product rationalisation. So iiyama, we always do it. We have a big old SKU list. We have kind of a monitor for every flavour. Sometimes though, we kind of found maybe a little bit of redundancy between SKUs. We had maybe two SKUs where one would do. So here is the fruit of some of our labour, which is this one specifically is the E2483HS B3. That comes in 22, 24, 27, height adjust and non-height adjust. All exciting monitor talk.
Best-selling monitor?
The B1 certainly was, and we're hoping that the B3 will be able to take over from that. Some of the little changes. The previous incarnations didn't have a display port, so you had kind of two different options, one which had HDMI, VGA, DVI, and then you'd have to get a DP, which had an additional cost to it for a DisplayPort option. Cool. More and more people are going DisplayPort these days, partly because that's what the HPs and Dells of the world do on the desktops, and partly because it gives probably a bit of better video resolution if you wanted to work on high end. And so we put all this in one nice neat package. We're seeing really good sales already through you guys at Midwich. The sales guys have really kind of got on board with it, which is great, moving across their customers. We're starting to see the uptick now from end users who are now coming and requesting it, so that's really what we wanted to see. This is the 2483 as discussed. Thanks. Good work, Peach.
This is the best bit. This is like Christmas. It's all right. Look at that. I'm your glorious assistant.
And this is kind of the really affordable end of what we do as well. And you see it, iiyama always aesthetically pleasing.
It's really light.
It's extraordinarily light.
Yeah.
Very pretty.
Yeah.
And really affordable for resellers and for end users.
Yeah. I mean, we sell loads, get asked for them in all different applications and end user types.
Yeah.
Where are you seeing the most of these get sold? Is it all over or?
All over. I'd say this specific one, the 2483, actually does it does well in e-tail, but it does really well in public sector. So that fixed base, really affordable product, nice thin bezel. Really, you see a lot of those on tenders. So one thing that we've done a really good job of with iiyama is working on public sector tenders, where initially, probably 3-4 years ago, they would just ask for a spec of a monitor. Now we see more and more that we get requested
like
in
named
there.
Brand
we do, yeah. So that's really good, and your guys do a good job of feeding that through. One thing we want to encourage resellers to do through Midwich is that a lot of these tenders now have already been won by people. You know, somebody initially brought iiyama to that, and we want to support them all the way through. But there are plenty of tenders out there that are still kind of talking about just X monitor, Y monitor, and Midwich do a really good job always plugging iiyama there and giving us the chance to kind of push ourselves in there and support your resellers. Want to kind of push that even further with those public sector tenders and make sure really that every time there's one out, we're pushed in there, and you know we've got so many different ones that we've won that we can point to and say this is how we won that and this is how we supported them. That I think that can really help your guys and the guys at reseller level going forward.
It's really, really busy marketplace. Lovely product and that. What sets you apart from the competition? You know, why iiyama?
Okay, so we've always been really focused on quality. So at iiyama, across the whole breadth of what we do, we have a 0.02% failure rate. Traditionally, iiyama kind of have become stronger and stronger because of that and because of customer buy-in after they bought it and have seen it working and don't have any issues with it. We have a really good repair and replace kind of centre that works with us on things that do go wrong. So I think any of your guys who's ever had any issues always gets ironed out really well. That's again at reseller level as well. Our pricing's really stable. So you're not going to kind of sell to a reseller. Your reseller can sell to an end user with confidence, knowing that a week down the line they're not going to see it on some website for £30 cheaper. You know, our product range is really stable, and people sell it with confidence. They're not selling iiyama on price. We are affordable and we are competitive, but we're not sold on price. We're sold on quality, which means that your resellers can sell with confidence. Your guys at distribution that do such a good job can sell into reseller with confidence. That, you know, they're not going to see a crazy price change in a week's time because we're trying to clear out a load of stock. You know, we're a really stable, sensible brand, and I think that's probably what we've done really well.
I think another key thing that I've noticed is that you've got a range going all the way from sort of 17-inch all the way through to your large format displays,
We do
which
indeed.
we'll cover in a separate session. So we've got these in stock now, ready to roll out, and if you want to buy some, hopefully you do, contact your account manager at Midwich, or call our main sales number on 01379 649 200. Also, you can visit www.midwich.com or visit our YouTube channel, where you'll see plenty more videos from other technologies and vendors as we move forward through the year.
Thanks a lot. Pleasure. Thank you for having me.